They call him the closest thing the world has to a real-life Tony Stark. To some, he is the visionary who dragged the auto industry into the electric age and made space travel cool again. To others, he is a polarizing figure whose modern-day headlines often overshadow his engineering feats. But whether you view him as a hero or a cautionary tale, there is one thing you cannot deny. Elon Musk's journey is a masterclass in the art of getting up. Today, we're looking past the current 2024 political noise to explore the formative years of an audacious entrepreneur, a journey from a rough childhood in South Africa to the brink of total collapse in Silicon Valley. How did he become who he is? And more importantly, how did he survive the year that would have broken anyone else? Much of what we know about the inner Elon comes from Ashley Vance's biography, Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX, and the quest for a fantastic future. Vance was granted exclusive access to Musk's inner circle, tracing a path of relentless drive. Musk didn't just want to build a business, he wanted to change the species' trajectory. PayPal made him wealthy, but he didn't retire to an island. He poured that wealth into two of the most impossible industries on Earth, space and automobiles. But driven is too small a word. Musk literally poured his entire being into these visions. He wasn't just an investor, he was the lead engineer, the financier, and the chief risk-taker. But in 2008, the fantastic future looked like it was about to go up in flames. If you want to know who Elon Musk is, you have to look at 2008. It was his year of hell. SpaceX had attempted 3 launches. All 3 failed to reach orbit. They were 4.5 years behind schedule. Meanwhile, at Tesla, the Roadster was a nightmare. The manufacturing budget was higher than the actual price of the car. The company was hemorrhaging cash. Musk was at a crossroads. He had to ask investors to pony up more money just to avoid bankruptcy. He even sold his beloved McLaren F1, his prize possession, and scraped together every last cent he had to keep the lights on. Narrator, but the hits weren't just professional. Amidst the chaos of failing companies, his personal life was crumbling. He was going through a highly publicized, painful divorce from his first wife. He was being mocked by the very industries he was trying to save. Musk's close friend, Antonio Gracias, noted something chilling about Elon during this time. He said that while most people fray under pressure and make bad decisions, Musk gets hyper-rational. The harder it gets, the better he gets. He has an almost supernatural ability to take pain. So did he get up? In late 2008, the 4th rocket finally reached orbit. It was the first privately funded liquid-fueled rocket to do so. Shortly after, NASA awarded SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract. Tesla managed to close a crucial funding round on Christmas Eve, literally hours before they would have gone bankrupt. The rest is history. SpaceX became the first private company to dock with the ISS. Tesla created the Model S, proving that electric cars could be faster and hipper than their gas-guzzling counterparts. Tesla didn't just make an electric car, they made one of the best cars in the world, period. They proved that the impossible was just a matter of engineering and endurance. But here is where the story gets complicated. Today, in 2024, many who once viewed Musk as a singular savior now find themselves at odds with his messaging and political affiliations. The question many are asking is, can we separate the genius of the work from the personality of the man? It's a tough call. We live in an era where we want our heroes to be perfect, but history shows us that the people crazy enough to think they can change the world are rarely normal. Musk's greatest strength, his ability to ignore the world's common sense, is also the trait that makes him so controversial today. Most of us won't deal with billion-dollar bankruptcies or rocket science, but the core message of Musk's early life remains universal. Success isn't about never falling. It's about what you do when you're on the ground. When life hits you left and right, do you weep, or do you brush yourself off and solve the next problem? As Musk's life proves, there is always more backstory to success than what we see on the surface. We all have our 2008s. The question is, will you get up? Narrator, what do you think? Has Musk's recent behavior changed how you view his technological achievements? Let us know in the comments.